Welcome back, guys, and it's been a while, so probably going to be pretty rusty, but we are back, and today I'm kind of updated my Jund Sacrifice deck. It used to be a lot more steel. I used to have all 4 Traitorous Instincts in there, but they've kind of made way. It's more focused on getting benefits out of your own, sacking your own stuff now, and I've been having a lot of fun with it, and it's kind of goes crazy when it goes off. This is probably one of the best, or most fun cards in the game right now for me. It's insane how many cards you can draw off this thing. And then apart from that, I mean, we just run a lot of guys which you get value from sacking, such as Blister Pod and Carrier Thrall, 6 sack outlets in Namtuka Husk and Evolutionary Leap, and in an emergency we still have the Brood Butchers. And then apart from that, I mean, it's just making tokens. This thing is mostly honestly just a fetch for Smothering Abomination most of the time. And then Flame Shadow's been stay in the deck, please. It's been doing pretty well with Eyeless Watcher. That's just, it's devastating. You're making 5 bodies, and then it actually works surprisingly well with Smothering Abomination as well. A 4/3 with haste is pretty powerful, and if you want to sack anything on your turn, you're drawing 2 cards for everything you sack. So even if you just sack itself, you paid 5 mana to make a 4/3 body with another 4/3 with haste for a turn, and drawing a couple cards. So our steel, we've only got the Act of Treasons in now. Mostly they're just there as kind of removal, or it's basically our answer to ulamog, as every deck needs one these days. And then apart from that, we're golden, I think. I don't know, I'd like to fit a sweeper in somewhere, but it just has no synergy. It'd just be for when you're playing like Red Deck Wins or something. That'd be the only reason. And yeah, so how long has it been? I think it's been well over I think it's coming up to 2 weeks. Hope everyone had a good Christmas, New Year's, I don't know what else, birthdays or anything. I had a good time. Trying to think of I'm trying to think of anything exciting happened, but not really. I seem to be having a lot more connection issues. It's weird. I updated my laptop to Windows 10 and it just fucked up everything. I couldn't load up Duels. I couldn't load up like everything. So I ended up going back, but the damage is done, it seems. And I don't know. I'm not sure what I think of this avatar. I want to see. He's obviously playing red, but what's he pairing it with? Blue? That's what I think. We're playing Thopters. I've called it now. Seeing a lot of Thopters recently, like even more than Ramp, which is quite amazing. Every other game I seem to be playing against Thopters. They're still good, and we're playing Goddy. Oh yeah, hit rank 40. For anyone who cares. And no black and 3 black spells in hand. 1 land hand. Well, this is shit, but I'm not going down to 5. At least we've got all our colours. That's all we've got going for us. Hopefully we can draw into one of our many 1 or 2 drops. I'm playing an aggro deck, typical. Dragon Fodder off the top, please. But we're going to get ingested to oblivion here. Yep, there's a 4 mana spell. And I mean, if I keep that first hand, yeah, I get 2 Blister Pods, but with 3 black spells and no black mana, you know. I'd probably do really well on turn 1 or turn 2, but then after that I'll just go downhill. At least this hand, I don't know, maybe I stabilize with a Flame Shadow and like an Eyeless Watcher or something if we draw one of them. And there's a perfect 2-drop which we would have absolutely loved. Oh, shit, how can we do this? Well, Brood Butcher is probably going to be really important just as removal. But right now we're taking a hell of a lot of damage. Forerunner was the card we did not want to see there. Like number 1, because he's going to be able to slam another 2-drop and give it haste. Never mind, he might slam another Sludge Crawler maybe. Okay, good, he doesn't have anything. We're still taking 5 if he pumps this. Or he's going to drop another creature, and we still don't have a play. There's another 2-drop. Both Carrier Thralls are gone now. There's an Evolutionary Leap, but I don't know. We've got 4 mana. Next turn we're going to have to obviously just slam Brood Butcher. if we don't draw into another creature. But Brood Butcher, I don't know if I can untap with Brood Butcher. I could sacrifice itself to take out the... I mean, I could sacrifice the Scion to take out the Forerunner, but never mind. Shit. 6... 7 damage, we're down to 8, and we're not really stable, because our Brood Butcher trades with these. That's kind of unfortunate. I'd love, like I said, Eyeless Watcher off the top, please. There's a Dragon Fodder, that would have been... All these cards would have been really helpful. Yeah. Act of Treason. Next turn I can Act of Treason. And then, I could Act of Treason. I mean, he's got the Wasteland Strangler, we all know that anyway. I could Act of Treason, steal his creature, never mind. Yeah. So we're really up shit creek right now. I mean, next turn I can steal one of his creatures. He's staying back with a 1-1. That does make sense to me, seeing how far ahead you are. I can steal a creature, Evo Leap, and sack it, but he's still got 4 power facing us and he can pump, so we're dead either way, and that draws us Seal the Fate. We only saw one creature. He exiled all the fuel, which might have got us out of this. I need him to like choke and chump. Make sure this taps right. No, why would you want to leave the red open in that situation? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I had to mull down pretty far. See what we drew. Yeah, I mean, I've got no complaints there. We would have been fine if we'd drawn any of these cards, I think. But we definitely have more life, and then we were just about to turn a corner. So fair enough, and hopefully this guy decides to just kill me. I'm tapped out. You've got the lethal on board. You really don't play anything, please. And he plays something, so he's gonna get the concede. There's no real reason there to concede. I could have just waited 5 more seconds, but morally it makes me feel better. Not that left on my terms. I don't have any, I don't know what the word is, grievances not keeping that first hand. I had 2 blister pods which I could have played. Yeah, it would have been really great. But after that it was, nope, no, not with you, Talent Mill. Second hand was obviously 1 land, and then didn't want to go down any further. It was a slow hand, we played an aggro deck, it was to be expected. I don't know. I'm kind of really not liking the meta at the minute, to be honest. Overall, like, I don't mind playing aggro decks like that, that's fine. I just think I'm sick of ulamog more than anything else. It's stupid how so many games just come down to a 10 drop that just basically wins the game on the spot. I think if it didn't have indestructible, I'd feel a lot fine. Like, the new Kozilek doesn't bother me at all, because we have ways to kill it. Yeah, it can counter stuff, but they need to get lucky with that, and they have to discard a card and stuff. So, but I mean, what have we got for ulamog? We got Celestial Flare, Fleshbag Marauder, Tragic Arrogance, if you count that. And it's just so situational. It gets an attack and you've basically already lost the game. And this hand's kind of unfortunate because we don't have the red mana, so we either could take the turn off now or we could take the turn off later. I think I'll get the Blister Pod down. I mean, then I can get Blister Pod and Carrier Throw down, then I'll do my Evolving Wilds to get the red, I think. Who are we playing? Irami 007, so clearly a James Bond fan. And he is involved in the Woven Wilds. So I don't know. It's just I'm not a fan of cards which against a lot of decks, you kind of have to run a lot of unnecessary, well, like stuff you wouldn't normally run just to deal. Like when you get into like ulamog wars where you don't want to cast an ulamog because you know your opponent has an ulamog and you'll exile your ulamog, and then you've got nothing to deal with it and stuff. It's kind of just, it's getting annoying for me, ulamog in general. So I mean, I'm running 4 active treasons. I probably wouldn't be running that many if if it wasn't around, because it's pretty much this deck's only answer to it. Although we are getting off to a fairly, I'd say fairly fast. 3 damage on turn 3 isn't exactly explosive, but just need to draw into something with more, like a Smothering Abomination or a Namtuka Husk, one of our more powerful cards, just to get going, because right now these things are kind of just, they're good cards, you need to run them, but they're not exactly going to win the game. It looks like we're playing some sort of Selesnya control. I need red. The next Evolving Wild's going to get me black, so I have double black. I mean, we've got the Rogue's Passage, so the Namtuka Husk's almost there. Dragon Fodder, not your turn. You probably straight with the Carrier Throw, that's what I'd do anyway. It's decent value out of Vision. You drew a card and you turned a 2-1 into a 1-1. And probably just going to get Acid Mossed either way here, so hopefully he points out the Evolving Wild. That's my dream in this game, to see someone actually point a land destruction spell at an Evolving Wilds. Actually, I'd love it if I'd actually be really happy if he Acid Mossed here, because I've got 4 power on the board, and well, that's better actually. I'm absolutely fine with that. We've got a hell of a lot of power coming out. Maybe even get the cheeky active treason on our own creature for lethal later on in the game. But get the Rogue's Passage down, make something unblockable. There's Eyeless Watcher. Question is, do we want to play around a Planar Outburst? That's kind of where we're at right now. He's not added anything to the board, so I think I will, because I mean, you don't mind losing the Visionary, so that doesn't really count. That turn there seems like he was willing to take the hit, so I'm just gonna sit back here. If he plays a big creature, we steal it and he's dead. He added black to his collection, so it looks like we're playing Abstand now. Big creature, he's dead. Board wipe, we have a good follow-up. Oblivion Sour, he's dead, so it's been a pleasure. Unless he hits like a bunch of lands, which he did. Hits 2 lands. I wish I hit 2 lands off of... No, he didn't hit 2 lands, he only hit 1. I lie. Yeah, there's nothing to do here. Ironically, if I had played that Eyeless Watcher, I think I won, because 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've taken down to 1 here. But then we've got the Rogue's Passage, so. But you know, if that had been Planar Outburst and I'd played that Eyeless Watcher, I was pretty much already dead. It would have just been a lot slower and a lot more painful. So. And because he played the Oblivion Sour, he clearly doesn't have a board wipe, which means I'm just not. I mean, I might as well just play out the Dragon Fodder, but what could he do if he doesn't have a board wipe? I'll just keep the Dragon Watcher as a follow up. He'd need, like, I don't even know what he'd need. Life gain, most likely. That'd probably Ondu's Rising, Awakened would probably be a really good way for him to get out. And hell, if a deck's running that, you can have it. We've got the Rogue's Passage here, and a Flyer, so he has to have 2 removal spells. We got there, just about. This guy was really slow though. It's kind of like me in that first game. Yeah, he's gone. And there's the Asinos. There's nothing more sad. Oh, he took out the Rogue's Passage. What a bastard! I swear to God, if he's got removal for this flight, well, he's still dead either way, and he's attacking it. Yeah, the AI doesn't know what it's doing. I have had the AI when I was playing some test matches. The AI, it casts an Ondu Rise in second main. Not even awakened, just it cast its second main, and it broke my heart more than anything else. And that's a win against a ramp deck. I don't know. I kind of built this deck to try and beat ramp decks more than anything else. It doesn't match up perfectly against them. Well, nothing really does, but you know, you've got the steal spells. You've got a lot of card draw advantage if you can get going. With a Smothering Abomination, which we have not seen yet. Well, we saw it in the first game. No, we didn't. We didn't see it in the first game. That's kind of the engine of the deck. I know it's a rare. It's a 2-of rare, but you have the 2 From Beyonds as well, which can tutor for it. I haven't seen a Namtuka Husk either, actually. I don't know how we won that game. They're kind of the main cards. Looks like we're playing another Homeless Jace. People need to learn how... I didn't know how to change the picture for a long while, but the game doesn't really explain it. It just has a tiny picture just saying Jägermeister. Not spelt the alcoholic beverage way, but hey. I'm on the play, I've got a 4-land hand, I've got Smothering Abomination, I've got no red, I've got Eyeless Watcher into Smothering Abomination, so I'll keep. Slow again, but I'm on the play at least. If I wasn't on the play, I always wouldn't have kept this. And Jägermeister seems to be struggling. He's mulled once, he's mulled twice, and he's keeping. Good for him. So hopefully that means he's in a similar situation to me. Eyeless Watcher. That's going to be so nice, because I can sack the Silence instant speed if he has removal for it, to draw some cards. So like at worst, this thing is like it's like an inspiration right now, if I can make it that far. And a tap land is exactly what I wanted to see. And a red mana, that's beautiful right there. Fun fact, I can't remember who, but someone pointed it out over the holidays. I remember reading the comment. On one of my earlier videos, someone played 3 one check lands against me. He played 3 Sulphur Falls. Is that a glitch, or is that guy hacking? Does anyone know? That would be appreciated. It was a completely average game. I didn't even notice it. Thank you, the guy who pointed it out, and blew my mind. I was like, I watched it back. Sure enough, there's three in a row, and I didn't notice. So. Question is, next turn do I go Eyeless Watcher or Smothering Abomination? Thopter Engineer was like the perfect card here because it can block the first striker all day. And it's another card. I did try Pier and Kieran in this deck, but double red was an issue. Like right now, if that had been Pier and Kieran, I'd be screwed. But most likely we're just going to see a wild size or something. If he attacks him, probably not actually going to block. Hopefully he doesn't have Reprisal. That would be heartbreaking. He's thinking. I'm surprised you don't see more Eyeless Watchers online. Even if you just run it as a quote-unquote ramp spell, you basically get two mana. Plus you get a 1/1 chump blocker. I mean, sure it doesn't destroy land like Acid Moss, but gets you further ahead than any card in the game, I think. This guy's sitting back, which means he has nothing. There's Brood Butcher, we can kill his stuff with it. But I think this turn is a Slam Smothering Abomination. And then start drawing a massive amount of cards, Eyeless Watcher to just keep the fuel up. I'll attack with a 1/1. We have a decent ground force right now. He's stuck on 2 lands as well. And that means he could still have the wild size, which is probably the worst case scenario. And he doesn't hit well, he hits his 3rd land, but he doesn't get to get the magic off basically. He should be attacking in here because, well, I mean, it's risky. I wouldn't block. A good player wouldn't block most likely here, but you never know online the magics. I don't see. Yeah, I still get rid of the Thopter. The 1/3 is a good blocker against his board. As much as I like the flying. So Dragon Fodder and another land. First things first, we're going to attack for 4 in the air. If he has Gideon's Reproach, fair enough, you get me. If you... Otherwise, we're just going to slam an Eyeless Watcher here. Or could just slam Brood Butcher. It's quite a good blocker as well. I think Brood Butcher's more scary here. That means next turn we can go Eyeless Watcher, Dragon Fodder. And that'll just keep the fuel up forever. If he does come in now, I'll block with a Scion and then sacrifice it to draw a card. I'm just glad we managed to find an Abomination. Gatekeeper Vine, okay. I never got people who run Gatekeeper Vine in Elves or Renown and stuff. I mean, granted this guy's Land Screwed, so it's probably amazing for him right now, but still. It's a bizarre choice in my opinion. And draw another. I mean, I've drawn so many cards here. It's going to be hard for this guy to come back. I could slam. How much mana? I'm 3, 4, 5, 6. Could slam Lily and like a Dragon Fodder or something. Flip Lily and get going that way. But I like kind of like the Eyeless Watcher Carrier Thrall move. I'm playing it now just in case he does have the Gideon's Reproach if he's drawn it or something. Because I can sack them. Three is a good attack here because he has to either chump or you can't double block as well. Celestial Flare. Why didn't he use that last turn? Did he not have the double white? He mustn't have had the double white. Because that thing, you take out a Smother Abomination any chance you get. I mean, next turn is just going to be Planeswalker Sentinel. We get Lily, Nissa, and I think we can even Dragon Fodder. No, we can't do all. Well, we could. We wanted to sacrifice a Scion. Now I have to play around Celestial Flare. It's the only card we've seen apart from his 3 creatures. He's attacking in now. Just going to start drawing a bunch of cards. Wild size, fair enough. Still doesn't change anything, I'm still going to sack. In fact, it makes it better to sack. Rogue's Passage, so we can... Sweet, more land. Seen a lot of land this game. 9 land in the top 16 isn't fantastic, but Smother Abomination is more than enough to get us there. You just get to renown that thing now, which is an issue because it does pump his team. But we're going to just be generating... Okay. Kythians come down, but we are hitting him for a lot of damage. Well, he's tapped out, so we don't need to play around Celestial Flare, so I'll make the Scion. I probably would have sacked the Eyeless Watcher there, because I could have attacked him with a 2-1 as well, but we just drew 4 land in a row, which is unfortunate. But, you know, we can jump with Eyeless Watcher to flip Lily if we want. I'm going to have a flip Nissa. We've only got 1 forest left in the deck. Now he has to deal with a Nissa as well, otherwise she's going to get out. Yeah, so I mean this game's won. Evolutionary Leap. Should I just cast that instead? Honestly, we got such a stacked hand, I'm just going to put Lily down. Taking down 4. So I mean, he needs like a planar outburst, and even then we are going to draw a lot of cards. Plus, we'd still have a Nissa. So yeah, I can't see too many ways out of this guy. Like Kithian's Tactics, plus some sort of way to give trample. He needs a big turn, basically. He's coming in all out again. That does leave him dead on the backswing if I don't block, but do I want to risk that? It's 369. I mean, might as well. Don't let the free blood get renowned. And I mean, I'll keep the Eyeless Watch, otherwise I have to sacrifice something important. Yeah, I'll take that hit. I'll take 6. And it wouldn't let me pause the game. Oh yeah, it would. It was first strike damage. Thank you. First time I think that's actually came in handy. And there's a blister pod, so it's a flip Gethian. You can get to untap something, or yeah, untap something most likely. Unless he could actually save himself by plussing Gideon, and then that makes it +2 Gideon. I mean, and then he can make me not go to the face here. Instead he untaps, fair enough. I'm going to sack Eyeless Watcher, flip Lily, have a zombie, and then stop making him discard as well. We've got plenty of stuff to throw right now. Although we are not doing particularly well on the he is developing a board is what I was getting back to. Treason. Does that even just kill him here because of the buff from the Consul's Lieutenant? I don't think so. I'm going to go for it either way. Kill that thing. And then we can drop an Evil Leap and sack a creature. Just in case we draw another one, we can steal another creature here. Nope, second Evil Leap. So we got a discard. Probably should have just brought a creature back there, but hey. We'll go to the face. Go to the face. 1/3 does get blocked by his 1/3, even with the buff, so there's no point there. We've got 2 playing. Yeah, I mean, we're still in a good situation. I've got so many chump blockers coming down next turn that I don't think he can really manage. Yes, please. And then, hey, we got there. Second Southern Abomination into another Eyeless Watcher. We've played a land, so it's just going to be Blister Pod, keep up activation, I think. We've got so many creature cards in our hand, I think we're fine. Double Sign in there. There's not really much to say. This game's over. I just need to get there, I think. He makes that thing indestructible. But like I said, I mean, this game was over a long time ago. Yet maybe he was getting back into it, but when we drew that Act of Treason to kill his most threatening creature, there's his own Evil Leap. But we can just go wide right now. Got a Rogue's Passage to make a creature unblockable. Could have won the game. Yes, the turn before if I'd done that, probably. If I played Rogue Passage, made, I don't know, Liliana unblockable or whatever. I'm out of practice, I'm out of form, that's my excuse, I'm going to stick with it. And I love when the AI plays out 50 cards for no reason, when it's already lost. It's a personal favourite of mine. He was running Reprisal, that might have saved him if he'd drawn that before. And I've got a bad habit of just switching off as soon as I think I'm in a win position. Kind of just stop looking at the fastest way to kill them, just kind of making sure I do kill them. And it does not take the AI to 50 minutes to realise it can't really attack in here. There we go. I'll sack a blister pod. Well, we did flare massively here. How much land have we got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 lands. Do we have any graveyard? We do not. But hey, no point playing anything. Get our second win. Hey, I'll take that 2-1. First match was just, it was unlucky. Had to mull down to 6. Kept a risky hand and it came across the exact thing I didn't want to come across. I still think though if I'd had one more turn I might have been able to get there, but we did not. What did I cast? Evil Leap. That's actually one of the main downsides of this deck, because you run so much Divide that you hardly get any challenges done. But hey, we did it. We're back and we are live again. So sorry if I was making anyone sorry I've been gone so long basically, but hey, I was relaxing and back to, I don't know, 2-3 vids a week again. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you later.